Okay, to give you a bit of an idea about where I'm coming from, I have waited 6 years to share this with you. It's not like there's a ton of other people that they can understand this information anyway. But having worked, lived, been to in about 50 different countries as a military guy, something has caught my attention over the years. I've always thought that there's this certain amount of like a role players, like a number of people, not non-NPC people, PC people playing characters, but there's only a finite amount of characters that have always caught my attention. If I go someplace, I'll be like, oh, it's that guy from somewhere, it's that guy from somewhere. It finally happened to me. But 6 years ago, here in Izmir, Turkey, I have a translation agency, right? This guy walks in with a US Army hat, somewhat shorter than me, doesn't look like me anything like it at all. But so I'm ex Air Force, right? I asked him, I said, bro, are you Army? I mean, running into another veteran in Turkey is a big deal, okay? So I asked him, I said, what's up? He said, yeah, I'm Army, I'm retired, whatever. So the more I talk with this guy, the more he reveals about his life story, about where he comes from, right? So it was nothing serious at first, but I started digging in. Then later I met his wife, who looks exactly like my wife, right? Then they meet my wife. We become friends and we've been best friends ever since. Here's the interesting part. Remember how I always said during my travels, I've realized there's a certain amount of people, like characters in this game. How we always say this life, this reality, in the sense that we know it, is not real. Uh, I kind of made a connection there, okay? This guy, his name is Neil, by the way, he was me in every way possible. I've taken 6 years to examine his life thoroughly, okay? I've been vacationing with him, with him, his wife, me and my wife, we've been hanging out together. Um, this guy, like, he doesn't look like me on the outside, right? It's not the appearance, it's the essence. What's inside is the same as what's inside this. Catch what I'm saying? I mean, this is not like he has like similar tendencies or he has similar hobbies or whatever. It's not similar. It's the same. I want to repeat that again. This guy looks different on the outside, but his story, the way he lived his life, his choices, his mistakes, uh, his taste in women, his taste in music, his taste in cars, even the shit accessories that he uses, the cars he drives, everything, the music he listens to. This guy is a copy of me, okay? Is the exact same person, just branded, coded differently. You know what I mean? I've taken 6 years. You know how me and Matt from Quantum of Conscience, we always do back and forth. We discuss this. This reality is not real in the sense that we know it. This is, I think, undeniable proof of that. There's a finite amount of playable characters in this matrix, and I have no idea about the NPCs, but I'm one of them. And this guy is another copy, running 20 years behind. There's an age difference. He's 20 years older than me. But this guy, he leaves Turkey at the same exact age that I did, goes to United States by himself, joins the armed forces, makes the same dumb mistakes that I did, goes to first Gulf War, and I went to the second one. So it's not really possible for me. Look, I've taken 6 years to examine this guy's life, Neil's life, thoroughly, which I'm gonna attach a video of him right now at the end, so you can see him. But just imagine that there's another person running and doing the same things that you do. Okay, it's just only thing that's different is his appearance. That's it. Everything else, the way he drinks his coffee, his choice and everything, his taste and everything is the same. And this is not possible in a natural world that we thought first we're living in, right? We're not. This is a grid of some sort, okay? Everything here is programmable. Everything here is pre-calculated, predetermined, whatever. Of course, you can change it with your choices, but it's pretty much we're on a grid. It's like a computer game. We're on a grid, and there are a certain amount of characters. It's not infinite. It's not like billions and billions of people. There's a certain amount of people, like a playable characters. There's a certain amount of stories in this life. And me and him, we play the same character. Here he is. Forgot to mention that Neil's mother is the same exact woman as my mother. And we're both only child. And we left our countries in about the same year, almost down to the month. It's the same. Just 20 years apart, okay? I think this is how it works. This Matrix produces playable characters every 20 years. It's just another version, another version, another version. And I also need to tell you that we've been best friends ever since. It took me a while to make him understand this, okay? He's out there. He's not like you and me, nothing is real, Matrix person. It's not like that. So it took me a year or two to get him on board with what you and I know, okay? But I have to tell you, having found your script twin, that's what I call him, my script twin. Having found my script twin and getting along with him responding to me, I have to tell you, look, I'm not going to say I feel complete. It's not about being complete. But having your script twin as your backup in this life is something I cannot put into words. It's so sweet. It's incredible feeling because there's two of you, right? I've been running, doing his shit. He's been running, taking care of my shit. He's been helping. He's flipped my life around. I am a much, much, much better person. I'm in a much, much, much better place than when I met him 6 years ago. Okay, he brought, I'm not gonna say rainbows, but he brought a lot of good stuff to my life. And I pray, even though the chances are slim, because we don't know, this could be thousands upon thousands. Even though the chances are slim, I hope you find your script twin too. And I hope you find more of them. Maybe younger versions. And your life will turn as wonderful as mine did. Okay, fellas. This here is my brother, Neil. He's my script twin in the Matrix. Okay, we're basically the same people running the same life, just 20 years apart. The story is incredible. I'll fill you in on that.
What is that going to be on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He's gonna be on YouTube. Why?
Joe Biden's
A lot of people are gonna see it. And we have another one here. Let me show you that one too. This is also. This is what's your name, bro? Tell us your name. This is Hone Edmonds, the author.
Homie.
The author of how many books?
Two
Two books and one coming. So we're basically
In Cheshire.
we're in Cheshire, Turkey right now. But I will explain to you later in the video how we three are all connected. Especially him, this guy. He came from so far away, but me and him, we're running basically the same lives. I mean, you would not believe it. As we discover each other more, we're still finding out details, the habits, and shit. I think it comes with the life. But basically what we're saying is this is a constructed, scripted reality. There are only so many people, so many lives that run the the Matrix script, okay? So I discovered him by accident. All of the translation offices, he happened to walk into mine in Izmir. It's a big town. And How many years ago was that?
About 5 years.
5, 6 years ago?
5, 6 years.
But as we discover each other more, we keep finding out about shit, like little shit that's really incredible. But we basically run the same lives. We left Turkey.
We both fly drones.
We both fly drones.
you two.
We're single child. We're both single children of mothers.
Yeah, my drone is sitting right there.
Yeah, his drone is sitting right there.
We're right there, and I got a drone there.
Oh my goodness.
But all our lives basically follow the same course, including the little accidents and little habits we have. But I'm basically saying we are the same people. Of course, I'm the upgraded version, but just 20 years apart. I'll explain to you later in the video. So I wanted to show him, Neil, and my brother there.
Hold me.